All right, guys, Tech Made Easy here. This is part two, a follow-up. I've had a couple of people reach out to me and want to see this in action after I went over the features. And what I'll do is I will place a card up here. You'll be able to click on it in the middle of the video. All right, you can't really do the thumb thing, but I'll put a little card up here, a little circle you'll click if you want to see the original video. I will also put the video in the description along with the hose I'm using. I love these hoses. All right, but I'm going to do a follow-up video on the Melnor XT sprinkler. These are great. You know, when you don't have a lot of money and you want something that is very, very adjustable, whether it's how far it goes. So this specific piece here actually can adjust. So if I adjust this down, it's going to put the water further back. Okay. It has the same knob on the other side. Okay. Right here is the water flow. All right. You want to make sure that's all the way open. And then you can actually adjust these two. So for instance, if you want the water to just kind of go straight and stay in a box, you can do that. But if you open these up, it actually makes the water come out wider. Okay, so you can control how far the water goes, and you can also control how wide the water goes, depending on the area that you want to water. Okay, I'm also using the Melnor automated sprinkler system, and I got to check. I think I did an update, a video on that. I have to check, but I think in combination, you got to see it. It's again, it's not perfect. I've learned a lot about it, so I need to work on that one. But listen, I'm going to go ahead and do a demo. So initially, I'm going to show you what I got out here, just so you'll know. Okay, these red flags. What I did was I put the sprinkler into an area that's 25 by 25. Okay, now the flags are going to tell you 25 by 25. So that fence there is 25 feet all the way to this flag here. Okay. And then that last flag, so I did the width and the length. So this last flag all the way to the last flag there is 25 feet. Every other flag in between is 5 feet. So we'll be able to, kind of compare how wide, how far this goes. It actually does a really good job. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's just do a narrow box demo. So as you could see here on the controls, I'm going to zoom in. Nice. As you can see here, this is kind of like a narrow box, and this is kind of real wide. Okay, same thing on the other side. Okay, so again, you got your narrow box and your extra wide. And these heads move. So I'll show you. So if I adjust this knob, watch the top rack. Okay, so did you see these heads move? So, all right, it depends on how wide or how narrow, how big of a space you have. So you can control your water flow so you're not wasting all your water. But we're going to do the box. I'm going to bring it all the way in on both sides. All right, so we're going to do a tight box, and let's see. I'll do all the way out for the controls. All right, I'm going to do all the way out on these two controls here, and again the same thing on the other side. Right, so all right, your length, and then these are your width. All right, on this. So I'm going to turn the water on now. So it's a tight box, going maximum length. Let's see. So you got to walk over, and I used this measuring tape, which I just got recently. And I know you think it's just a measuring tape, but actually one of the easiest measuring tapes to see and use, made by a company called Crescent. Lufkin is the model, Shock Force. Well, maybe I'll talk about that another time. But let me go and turn on the sprinkler. Turn on the water for now, since I don't have the automated yet. I could normally turn it on my smartphone, but we're going to watch and you're going to see how tight. Now, yep, it's definitely going into my neighbor's yard. All right, and look how narrow that is, though. Okay, again, I'm going to have to step back and come forward, get you close-ups. Water's not that easy to get in film. But got a little wind here also, and wind does affect your spray. It does affect it. But I needed to do this demo, and I didn't know about the wind, so... All right, now it's going away, and let me chase it while I can, so I could show you. These are also adjustable as far as you can actually turn them around. But you see how narrow that spray is? Okay, it's a very narrow spray. And it's going all the way over to my neighbor's yard. So just so you'll know, that sprinkler is 12.5 feet away from the gate. And it looks like it's going another 8 feet into my neighbor's yard. Okay. Now it's coming back over here. It's past the 12.5. And yeah, I mean, it looks like it's like 6 to 8 feet. So let's see. I mean, if I said 6 feet extra onto 25, not 6, 12 feet on top of 25 feet, because, you know, this says it's a 39 square foot sprinkler from when I looked at the specs. I'm not really good with square feet. I'm your average guy. But you're looking at 37 feet. Okay, that's not bad. 37 feet. So again, when you combine the full length of the yard, all right. So not bad. Again, the wind is getting me here. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to have to. I wish I had a knob I could turn off, but I have to go back each time. So, you know, this is the reality of a low-budget film guy. So, turn off the water for a second, and now what I'll do is I will open it up on the width end. So now you've got length going on, and now we can see width, okay? But, man, you're looking at 18 feet on each direction lengthwise, you know, to get 36, 37 feet total as far as, like, just the length, right, of where this goes. So it's like 18 feet that way, 18 feet this way. You know, again, and again, your wind will affect you, but let's go ahead now and open this bad boy up so we could show you it all the way wide. And again, one thing I wanted to show you real quick was you can, while this is in the ground, you can choose the direction. It turns all the way around, which is really nice too. You know, so now, all right, let's open this all the way up. So I'm going to just click, 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 click. All right. So now the width, I do have the flags going out 12.5 feet on each direction. All right. I'm going to wait for this wind to pass. You know, it's all I can do. All right. And hopefully this will be helpful in some way, because I know there were more than a couple of people that were like, I'd like to see this thing running. So here goes. I'm turning it all the way up, and now you'll get to see the width of the spray once all the water gets in. All right, from what I'm seeing. And now let me get up here real quick. And this thing, depending on how your hose is set up and how deep that is in the ground, all right, it's coming after me. So, but I don't know if you see how wide that is. All right. But it is easily going 13 feet wide in each direction, maybe 14 feet wide in each direction from what I am seeing here that you can't see on the camera because it's water. Unless I make the water like red or blue. I wonder if I can do that. All right, so windy day, but just kind of giving you much of an idea as possible as to how wide that thing gets before I get soaked. You see how really they spread them all the way up. So length is definitely a big deal. Again, it's covering 36 to 37 feet total lengthwise from what I see in my backyard, small backyard, and width, you know, it looks about 28 feet, you know, maybe 28 to 30. It just depends. My water pressure's, you know, I only have one hose connected. My water pressure is pretty decent. That plays a fact as well. You know, at times I'll connect multiple hoses to, you know, water the backyard, depending on the time of the year and if I'm growing grass. But that's it, guys. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I hope the demo helped. If there's more you want to see, let me know. But this is the Melnor XT sprinkler. I think I got these for, and let me turn the water off, and then I can get out of this video for you and give you back some time. I appreciate you watching. Let me turn that off. Okay. And again, like I said, I got to do the demo, a nice video on the Melnor remote system they have where you can connect to simple house sprinklers. It ain't made for simple people, I'll tell you that. It took me a while to learn it, but there you go, good close-up. So, listen, if you have any questions or comments, please post them. I will get back to you. I always do. If the video helped you, please give us a thumbs up, even if you thought it was interesting. We appreciate that as a new channel. I will put a playlist up here that relates to the Melnor, and it'll definitely include the original video I did. I will also put my logo up here in the upper right-hand corner. If you click that and hit View Channel, you can subscribe and then click the bell so you get notified of new videos. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and please be safe.